Hello and welcome to our Minecraft Hardcore world. I'm Doom Mountain and this is episode 14. Oh man, it is great to be here, and we are just going to have a chicken that wants to be in frame, but it's alright, I can cover him up my head. Ha! But, ooh, evil look there. But anyway guys, we are here today, and just like I said at the end of last episode, and if you didn't catch that one, I know it was a little bit It was a little bit more of just sort of an update episode of all of our paths and how we managed to achieve all of this sort of layout for everything, and I'm really happy with all the work that sort of came through with that. So, you know, that was a pretty good episode to work on. But we are here today to work on this space here, which we have designated for Chris, our cleric, which I'm pretty sure I said that right, I always hesitate. But it's going to be basically like our church and where we do our brewing sort of setup. So I was thinking that, you know, when I laid out the path, I didn't have the exact idea where the house was going to be built or anything. So, you know, I did extend it a little bit further than it probably needs to be, but that's alright, we're going to work over that today. And so, yeah, I think we're just going to start straight off and kick into it. So, what we've got is, I'm going to be using our sort of standard sort of stripped spruce to have as the beams and that sort of stuff. But this time I was thinking about we use maybe a bit of a brick base, which we've used on some of our houses up there already. So it's not like it's an unusual block to introduce to our build, but I think it will sort of show a little bit more significance that this building has a bit more stature about it, sort of thing. So yeah, I think that might be a nice little building block for it here. So I'm thinking that with our pathway and the way it's leading us down here, I want maybe this block here to actually be where our door is. So if we have thinking like a little step up, so that's where I want our center to be. We go on out maybe 1, 2, so that gives us 5. So we bring our spruce log out 2 from that grass. So then we'll do the same over here. So it's actually going to mean we can reclaim a torch here and place that there, so that gives us our sort of nice even spacing. Now I kind of want this to go back 3 and then have another sort of section there, so sort of like we walk in, there's a bit of a doorway, and then it comes out to a bit of a bigger build. Now I'm happy to sort of dig into the wall a little bit there, so that's not too much of an issue for me at the moment. Now one thing that I am thinking of is, did I actually leave enough room to sort of have this being enclosed nicely? And I think I did. Alright, so we're going to have our little step up and walk up into here. So for that we could just do, actually I've got some stairs on me, let's bring them out and have a bit of a look. And we could even just sort of wrap it around. No, that didn't wrap around like I wanted to, and neither did that one, damn it. Okay, wrap around like that. So we've got our nice little sort of stairwell walking into where our house is going to be, or our build. And now we can sort of, I'm wanting to sort of have this as a corner post so that we go out a few blocks. Now, how many we're thinking? It's really going to determine how much into the build there we interfere with. So maybe let's go 3. So it's going to put it in line here with this. So let's just break that off. And then repeat it on the other side. And I think this might look really cool. Like, even if we don't necessarily use all the area in the back here, we can definitely work our build in and out of the hill. Now, I have just noticed that my my lovely little dog is sleeping in my room, and she is snoring. It's quite cute, but I don't know if the mic is going to pick that up. Oh, she was just snoring then, maybe you heard it. But anyway, let's continue on with our build. So the reason why I'm starting straight off with this in the episode is because I'm going to get basically going to get the skeleton shape of it laid down here with you guys, and then I'm going to quickly build up part through it, and then we can decorate it, so that way we can maybe try and fit 2 builds in this episode, so that we can really push how our world is going along. Alright, so we could connect all these up again, collect our torch, going like so. Now I'm thinking maybe, yeah, let's keep that out. So for now I'll just put a bit of dirt there and continue on our wall like that, and it would be in line there. So depending on how far back we're going to take it, which will determine from this side here, so I kind of want to have a window at this point here. So if I make that the center, it's 2, so then we go out another 2. Now from in the house, you see that will look a little bit weird because we've got it layered in one. I always stuff up how to get the windows nicely. So what we might do is just do a 2 wide window there. So then we go out another block. Instead of having this even, as long as we've got the center even, which we do through here, we can have a bit more of variety on our sides here. So that's all out there. So how many do we go out there? It was a total of 6. And now I might also even just try and include something like that there. And we'll just put a torch there to prevent any mobs spawning. So let's get another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's chuck one in here. So our center point will be these 2. Now this is looking like an alright size, I think, for our build. I don't think we need to go any further back. So let's first off bring in, not counting this one, we need to go in 3. Right, so we just go across another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then, so then that would leave us with one of them like that. Now, how much of this wall are we going to just cut away? I'm thinking we might do the whole lot. Alright, so I've now just cleared up this space, so let's continue on our pattern, which is basically going to be bricks all the way along. Then we continued on with having sort of an interior beam, giving us our sort of halfway point of the actual floor, before going on another 6. And then we actually had our last final beam, which is in along there. So for now, I'm not too sure if I'll include that one in. We'll see how it looks as the build sort of continues on. Let's focus on this section here now. So I want a brick level to be at least 2 high all the way around. So that way it sort of looks like it has, and it feels like it has, a very sturdy base about it. And I'm just going around as we're doing that and just sort of topping up all of the sections to make sure it's all even, you know, we've got to have any showing through the dirt and whatnot. Alright, so now let's go through. Now I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here. I might just have like a bit of a wall, so that way if we go in, for example, here, just put in a wall. You see how it sort of rounds off the corners? I'm thinking I might do that for even like in these sections here too. Come on. Just to sort of give the room a little bit more of a rounded sort of feel. But let me just quickly go around and place all of these bricks, and then I'll go through and add in a bit of the andesite to sort of break it up a little bit. Not andesite, granite to sort of break it up a little bit with its textures. But for now, let me just go through and place all of these bricks. Alright, so there you can see we've now gone up with the second level. In some of the spots, I've even gone through and added in some of the stairs and the walls to just try and give that little bit more of a depth sort of action in there. I think I could do this too with the granite as well. God, I completely blanked on its name for some damn reason. But for now, I'm not too sure. I just might leave it in there for now and then just build up everything as we're going along. Now, what I do need to put in is a floor, and I realise that some of this sort of rounding offage hasn't quite come up yet through because, well, I haven't even done the floor layer yet. And to do the floor, I think what we might need is not what we've got on us. So I think ooh, can I get up? Can I get up? I don't want to use the paths that I spent forever doing. I just want to quickly get up to my chests. Yes, okay. I was thinking maybe like a birch or something to give a nice sort of a white sort of texture, but I'm not too sure if we have any. Excuse me for 1 second as I go and collect up some birch back from the homestead. Back shortly. Alright guys, we are now back with some birch slabs, so let's go and place this in our flooring. Now, there is definitely going to be a bit of a walkway up here, so ooh, actually no, let's bring this down one more tier. So we've got like the full steppage if that's a word, walking up into here. So then I do think that we should close this in as well. So that means let's grab back our bricks, nope, not put it on that spot there, and just sort of really help keep all that in together like so. I think that this might be better off to be actually replaced with a certain block and then sort of as an anchor point for the beams in. I do think that's a good idea to have the walls in there to sort of add a bit more of a round curvature, but I think it might not be right on this level. So, not sure what block do I actually want to put in here. I tell you what, it'd be so cool if I had glow berries, right? And hear me out. So if we had glow berries, and in each corner we had moss placed down so that the glow berries grew from the roof all the way down into the build. That might be a cool idea. Alright, it's a fresh morning, my head is now clear, and I have made the decision now that what we're going to do is finish up this build for Chris, brew ourselves some potion of night viz, and then go out looking for a lush cave. Try and find those glow berries so we can have them dangling down into the sort of build, bringing that nature vibe that we've got around the whole area here inside of the church and this sort of build where everything is about peace and that sort of stuff. So I think that might be a good idea. So, with that said, now I've got to go through and place in all of the spruce slabs, and then, yeah, we'll come back in and place around, just like we've done over in every other area. It's sort of the strict, not sort of, but the strict oak wood. So that will look a bit like everything else, but because we're going to sort of try and angle it up a little bit like a church, fell off. Maybe we might be able to give it just a little bit of a different feel to everything else. But yeah, hopefully it won't all be sort of samey. So I'll bring it back in when we're up to doing this part here. Alright guys, we now have our floor to stand on. Let's go around now, and I think what we might try and do is work off first the big box. It's a standard sort of shape, and then we'll do our little bit of an intro doorway here. I want this tower to be at least, let's go, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, almost fell off then. 7 seems like it'd be alright, but not for the peak. So, let's go for 7 for this first one, and this one here. And then let's try and bridge out some more of an idea. So let's go. Let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it? Nailed it. And by nailed it, I mean I broke my ankle. Yep. Okay, so that's up going to be up like that. Alright, let's go up all of them 7, and then yeah, let's see how that looks. Alright, here is our pillars. Now, I definitely am thinking that we might drop these by 2. So for example, so we have it's going all the way up, meet up with that, and then we just sort of, okay, I know it looks very wooden, and yeah, we do need to just nick off that one there. Okay, sweet. So on the sides, what I'll do is I'll chop down it by 2. Although this does look like a very just sort of a pointy house. It doesn't look much like a... I'm going to continue on with it, build it up, and then let's see how it goes. So I'll bring you back in once I've placed all of the wood around. So hopefully that won't be too much longer. Alright guys, so here's what we've got so far. Nothing has been stripped yet, any of the wood. But you know, it does have that big sort of room look there. We'll need to put in our windows, which will be, where did we work out? It was here and here sort of thing. So they'll come into place and sort of add in a bit more space. Now we just got to work out exactly how big do we want this part to be. Like, how tall is that at the moment? It's 1, 2, 3. I don't know why, but I'm thinking we bring it up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might just be enough size, so that means we need to bring all of these ones down to line up with that. That makes it not too hard of a job to do, so let's just quickly go and catch all these up. Now as this is the doorway, we'll probably put some stairs or something along there to sort of even and round that out. We kind of want our church to sort of be always open and that sort of thing, so we might put in just like dummy doors, but I don't know. Something to close it off. Oh, wow. If this is a thunderstorm, I have to run up and sleep, but if it's not, we're alright to chill for a little bit. So, we've got that section done. Now let me just put in some windows and then start stripping. Now the reason why I'm taking out the windows before we do anything is because I don't want to strip any unnecessary sort of oak that we don't need to have stripped. Because yeah, like if we strip all of this stuff and then we want to use some of it later on, and we won't be able to pretty much. So that one won't get a window because that's in a wall. Kind of fair enough. Now I don't think this side here needs a window. So now for the fun, excellent time of stripping all of this wood in the rain. Oh, I'll be back in a little bit after this. Actually, we can save these because I'll put upside down stairs to sort of do that. So good thinking, Mountain. Alright guys, so I have now gone around, as I said, did a little stripping, I decided to do a little stair sort of rounding off this section here. Just to sort of give it a bit more of that sort of narrowing sort of entrance way. I've also put in all of our windows, and I do have, yes, that's it. Just grab the pane glass to chuck in here. So I think I might, well, no, I don't think I might. I will eventually try and put these in with some sort of stained glass, but for now I just sort of had the regular sort of glass on hand, so I thought it'd be easy just to put that in now and use it, rather than sort of have it sitting sort of like the weight. So, sorry, I think these windows need to be higher. Alright, windows fixed up now, this looks alright. I've left these unstripped to give a bit more of a break in the colour of it being so light. I've given it that bit more of a darker tone with these sort of spruce logs that will be sort of as like the midway pillars, separating from where, you know, you'd have like people sitting around to where you do a bit more of the working station over the brewing area over here. But it's sort of just to give myself sort of a bit of a blueprint idea of what I can do with this space. Now, the next step though, before we actually start mucking around with this space, is to probably put on the roof. And then once we've done that, it's then just sort of decorating it a little bit and starting to fill it out. So once we've got our roof on there, I think then we can start brewing up some potions of night viz and go look for a luscious cave. So, what do we need for our roof? Well, we need, from memory, deep slate, I think the tiled stairs. Let me just quickly jump up here. Yes, oh, hello, cat. I know, I spent ages putting pathways in and I've used it twice. But look, it's good. Yes. Need the deep slate tiles there. And we need some kelp, which I have been working at getting plenty of. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's just see. Do I... Ooh. Oh, that'll do. But that's not going to be enough. One stack is not going to be enough for us, but it will be enough to give us a bit of an idea, I think. Alright, we've got our stairs, we've got our slabs, and we've got our kelp. Let's walk down the pathway and have a look at it at the moment as it stands. Something behind me. Yeah, looking alright. It's very... Will you stop snoring, Lucky? It's looking alright. But, yeah, so let's now go on and add in our roof. And I really, you know, when we first sort of decided to use the kelp, I was interested to see how it would go. And I mean, honestly, I'm really enjoying it. It's a different sort of unique block that I would never normally use unless we sort of set up to do it this way. But, I mean, seriously, it's coming up looking pretty cool. I am very happy with it. One thing is though that I have noticed that we're going to be needing to do from now on is probably start to do a bit more spawn proofing. So we might need to get ourselves a string farm. And for those of you who are like, you know, good solid fans that have been watching since, you know, pretty early on, you would know that I have actually found a cave spider spawner before, and I broke it. And I broke it saying that I won't need that because I don't think I'll need string. I'll just make a iron farm to get my string. And well, I tell you what, that didn't work out too well now, did it? So I think we might need to be actually, when we're on the hunt for our luscious cave, we might even need to actually look for some string, maybe a spider spawner as well or something, just to sort of give ourselves that little bit of spawnage. So basically, if you put the string down on the blocks, hopefully, my theory is that it won't actually allow any hostile mobs to spawn up on top. Now that looks really cool. I think we might need to put like some support beams or something like that down along here. But I think that looks alright. Okay, in here doesn't look too good. But our rooftop, now that's coming up alright. So, sorry, I just sort of spoke that through without really thinking. Okay, so what I was doing then was putting on the little spruce stairs on there, see if we could cap it off nicely, a bit more of a curve. It doesn't draw too much attention away from it or too much contrast, so I think I'll go and add this to the back too. And then what I might do is I'll just quickly finish up the roof and put it up on there. That way, when we come back, we should have a roof over our heads, and we can do the interior design for how the roof will look like on the inside before heading off for a luscious cave exploration. So, I'll bring you back in when we're up to that, guys. Alright, see you shortly. Alright guys, behind me we have the almost finished church and brewing sort of section of our village, known as Chris's place. We still need to go and collect up those glowberries, which we're going to go on our little bit of a exploration after this little demonstration to show off of what we've added into the house. As you can clearly see from here, we've gotten on that roof, which it doesn't have that very traditional church sort of point, but I think it might look good for the feel and how everything else is going around with this area. So, without any more talking on, let's go and have a bit of a look. As I said, it's almost finished because we need the glowberries, and I think we need banners to actually go up in this area too, to sort of tie it all in. But, you guys let me know what you think. Let's spin around and go and check out Chris's church brewing section house thinking. So we can see we go up and we've got our little pews over here where we can have people sitting down and listening to whatever the ceremony is at the time. We've got all of our books over here of different, I guess, potion brewing recipes and spells, that sort of lovely stuff. We've also got over here a little sort of back room that leads us over to the church's garden, which I need more soul sand. I've got to get brave enough to go back into the nether to actually go and collect that. But that's over here is where we're going to be growing up our sort of neverwarts area for any of our brewing needs. So, speaking of brewing needs, and we now plan to head on over to the, well, actually we're going to head over and try and find a luscious cave. We might need some night vision potions. So I think what we should do is brew up a few of them now. So we're going to need some bottles, some warts. Let's go with you. Okay, that should have given me 3. Perfect. Oh, we need to turn one of these into some powder. Like, let's put both in, like so. And I think we first off need an awkward potion. And then I think we also need a golden carrot. Now, I say think because I can't quite remember the recipe. And last time I had to brew up something, I had the lovely help of chat on stream. So let me just grab out my ender chest where I've got some golden carrots stored. Here we go, let's grab 1. Now, if I am right, this should make night viz. Although I'm missing redstone. Have I got any of that in here? I do, yes, okay. We need the redstone to extend it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then the gunpowder makes it a splash. Yeah, so let's see, did this make night vision? It did for 3 minutes. Now if we put in this, it should extend it for us. Lovely. 3 8-minute night vision potions. Sweet, so that's what we'll take on our adventure. We'll put back what we don't need from here, so it's these. And yeah, let's recollect up our nether chest, end chest, because we will need that later on. Alright guys, I've got my sword and shield at the ready. I've got my night viz potions here for when it starts to get a bit darker in some of the caves that we may explore. My water bucket, some coal to make more torches, some wood, as well as my end chest. So we should be ready to go, but I want to wait until morning for this expedition so we can start off nice and fresh. And once morning hits, we're going to be heading off in that direction behind me, because I actually haven't really explored that way. I've explored, well, almost every other direction from here, except behind us. So hopefully we should be able to easily come across something. I don't know. Well, let's check it out in the morning. I'll see you then. Just want to add a little quick side note that if my voice is sounding a little bit croaky or scratchy, a bit rusty, I'm got a bit of the flu, I think, at the moment, so my voice is just not quite there. It's not COVID, I've done all those tests, so I know it's not that. But, so yeah, if you guys hear my voice sounding a little bit off in these later clips, it's just because my voice is having a bad day. Alright, let's wait for morning and go on our expedition. Alright guys, it's morning and off we head. Now, I think I'm just in too much of a rush. I'm just going to jump down the hill and hope I don't fall. Yee! Alright. Now, it's not too big of a swim, so I don't need a boat. Because, I mean, hopefully most of this will be able to be underground, so... Is that a frog? That's a... Okay, one of our frogs made it to the other island. Across the... What? Unless... If there is a swamp over here that I didn't know about, that'd be irritating just a tad, don't you reckon? We can find a luscious cave by finding a azalea tree above ground, and then if you dig down, there's a fairly good chance that you'll find one. Or you can just randomly stumble across it in a cave. I'm going to try looking around here for a little bit to see if I can find any azalea trees just out and about, unless having a quick sticky pick. Oh no, that leads off to land. Oh, okay, we might come back and explore that section there if I can't find any azalea trees out in the wild. Oh, okay, there's a drowned. We'll pick him off before he sees us. Oh, I lost him. He's over there somewhere. Can I make the jump? Yes! I'll make that. Whew. I'm not feeling too confident, so there's a bit of a cave down here. I reckon maybe let's go check it out. So I'll swap that for that and have that at the ready. Okay, let's go through. Just see what sort of cave it is. We should put torches down. Oh. Ooh, a village. I don't think I've been here. Hello guys. Yeah, this is a really fresh village. They're all just sort of coming in for their strive. Follow the water down. Oh! Okay. Abandoned mine shaft. We might be able to find our glowberries in here too. We might be able to do that. Let's have a swig of this. Now, I'm not going to lie. This really does get your guard off when you can see everything. Because you sort of start thinking, okay, well, that means, you know, creepers aren't going to creep up on me. Yeah, they're gonna. You gotta be very quick. That's why I've got the shield on, even though I hate using it. Dude. Oh, a geode! Okay, I was wanting, first have to get rid of that spider. It becomes a problem later on. I've been wanting some of the crystals from them. I want to get a few of these. Oh, diamonds! Haha! Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. The last thing I want to do is get lost. Do you know where you are? No. Did you say you're lost? Yeah. Oh, and that music. Oh. Creeper. Look at him glowing. Oh. A spawner. Wait. Aha! Yeah! Look at that. Always want more coal too. And I'll take the iron. Don't need that. Far out. Does this mean that the spawner... Oh, no. Oh, wait. Is it this way? Oh, hang on. I've got a swig of potion. Oh, look at that. It got cut off. The spawner here was just denied life. What's over here? Oh, okay. This is looking a bit better. There is a dripstone cave over there. Okay, I'm just checking around my surroundings. Oh, more diamonds. Ha! Is it just the one? It is. Ah! Oh! Oh! My boots. My boots and that quick shielding. Oh my god. Whew. I heard that creeper way too late. Whew. It's okay though, I'm alive. We're alive, it's all good. God. I know, it just scared me and I've run back into a deeper cave. It's probably not going to lead me to where I want to go. Oh. Oh! Guys, a spider spawner. Remember how I was saying I need one of these for our roofs? I found one! Okay, let's get a screenshot of that. Whew. Man, that creeper. It is. Ah! Uh-oh. Alright guys, we have 8 minutes before we have to make our way up to the surface. Man, yep, I know that would have hurt some of you, but we have a zombie spawner. I don't want that one, okay? Impale, I don't know impaling. Ooh, I do need another one of those. Yeah? No? Where am I? Alright, so I think what it's time I do is I go home. We've only got like 3 minutes left on our night views. So if I see any caves, I might have a little look in there, but yeah, I think we're just going to make our way home and then just sort of keep looking at the trees. I might go this way at a diagonal. Because, yeah, I'm fairly certain that I must have come through that portal. Not come through it, but seen it when I was going to find my frogs. Whoa! Okay. Almost jumped off a cliff. Jeez. That's our home. That still needs to be worked on. That's our home. Oh, it's going to rain again. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is empty out my inventory and then maybe start brewing up some more potions. I'll bring you back when that's all done. Alright guys, I've managed to clear out my inventory and brew up another 6 lot of night vis potions. Now, this has been taking me quite some time to actually just do the exploration, that sort of stuff, so I'm sure I would have cut out a lot of just the misfinds and not finding anything and that sort of stuff to sort of speed up getting through it. And yeah, what I'm thinking now is I might just jump over and do a bit of a live stream looking for this lush cave, because I haven't had any luck at the moment. And yeah, I just want to sort of not clog up all of, you know, this viewing video time with us trying to find it. So you know what, we might just quickly, I might duck off, do a bit of a live stream, find a lush cave, and then when we come back in, you know, we'll all be able to finish off the last bit of this this house. Alright, so I will see you in a little bit. Alright guys, we are back here now from a successful little adventure in our live stream. We didn't manage to find any lush caves. We didn't find any flowering azalea trees either. We managed to find these in the kind of third way that you can get them, which is in a chest or a minecart chest inside of an abandoned mine shaft. Now, we managed to find this sort of, we headed, I think it's north or south from where our homestead is. And, you know, we found a nice little cave which led us into a abandoned mine shaft. I was like totally brave the whole time. I didn't almost look at 3 Endermen and cry a little and then just hate the whole time there. But we found glowberries, guys, and we can finish off Chris's house. So let's head on in there and I can show you the idea that I was wanting. Now, we've got some glowstone here just for a little bit of extra added light, and then placing these down. Now, if we continue to put them on, we can... Oh, I can't reach it because I'm too big. Can I get it to go on that way? Alright, hang on. We'll work this out, but let's go around and put all of these down first, so that way we've got all of our vines in. That's step 1. Step 2 is I'm going to have to come back and fix this. Do you see the predicament I am in? Okay, this one will naturally grow. Oh, that one did it. Okay. You know what? I just spent ages trying to get that one. Failed. Finally getting that one. Just to turn around and see if this one naturally grew in. We're just going to let them grow and they're going to do their thing. So let's go to step 3, which is adding in some berries on them. Like, giving them a bit of the light that's on them. Give them a bit more of a, just a little bit of a charm. Now, I think that the only thing that is really missing from this whole area is some banners. Like, I would love to get some banners up here to sort of represent the church, represent this area, represent the homestead. We might even have, you know, some banners from like past worlds, who knows. But I think that that's what we really need to finish off this area here. Now, I forgot to add in these ones, so let's just quickly get these in while we're wrapping up now. And as I said, I'm just going to let them finish themselves to grow to the floor because, yeah, they did that over here, and I know it's going to work, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then once they finish growing, we can add in maybe another one over here or two just to sprucing up how the lighting is for it all. But honestly, guys, I really do like how this looks. As I said, I'm a little bit hung up on the whole banner situation, but I mean, that's just minor details. But guys, I think this is a really nice looking little church and sort of brewing section for Chris the Cleric. Now, for those of you who are a keen eye might be thinking, well, hang on, he said this is his house, where's his bed going to be? And for those, I said that's a good question. I do not think about putting in a bed for Chris. I did not think where he was actually going to sleep in here. So he might bunk with someone else up the top there and just come down to work. But I think, guys, this is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Even just enjoy the fact that it's not as late as the other one has been. So, yeah. But, guys, I'm really grateful for everyone stopping past and having a bit of a watch. And, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed. But until next time, bye! Okay, I know I just ended the episode, and it's because I completely forgot. Dot, we got you some new bling, man. Let's chuck this on you, you know? Upgrade from your nice gold to... Yes, look at that. You're fully decked out now, Dot. Nothing's going to touch you now. You're going to survive this whole world with me, buddy. You're going to survive this whole world with me.